All right, let's do it. Let's talk about Pokemon. So, Pokemon hit at literally the perfect time. I was in sixth grade, I believe, and maybe even fifth grade. So, I would walk home, and I would get home at, like, I don't know, whatever time a sixth grader, fifth grader gets home, 2, 3, whatever. And we had a little itty bitty TV in my kitchen. It was the only TV in the house, and it had about 3 channels. And one of those channels, whatever, was like WB or like what or Fox, like whatever. Anyway, I would get home, and I believe Arthur was ending, and Pokemon was coming on. So it hit just at the perfect moment. I would get home, I would watch Pokemon. I ate into it. I started getting all the cards. I started getting toys. I have no idea how we got a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Blue, but we got it, and I remember my brother playing and beating it first, and then I got to play it, and I still have that Game Boy and Pokemon Blue, which is pretty cool. I'm glad I kind of have that old nostalgic piece of equipment there, but man, it hit, and that first generation is still so close to my heart. Of course, Psyduck is my favorite. Is still my favorite Pokemon, and I've introduced my girls to them a little bit. Not the show, but we've gotten cards from my boss. My boss has actually given me a bunch of just old cards, and me and my daughter, my oldest daughter, we crack packs, which she has fun with that, and so we'll look at the cards and play with them, and they don't seem too interested in it. But one thing I did do on my girl's first birthday, I got a Bulbasaur, Charmander, or no, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Yeah, Charmander, and then a Squirtle. And I covered them up with a blanket. And my first daughter, she was still crawling, so I lifted the blanket, and she got to choose her Pokemon, and she chose Charmander. And my second daughter, she was walking, so she ran and grabbed Bulbasaur. And then Squirtle goes to little Gummy Bear, who's up in heaven right now. So my daughters have their starters. So that was a really fun memory for me to make with my girls. So